All right, so there's my bottom layer. Now I'm gonna, that doesn't matter because it's gonna get covered up. So I've got my bottom layer done, and I've got my stars, my moon, and my farthest away mountains. So my next layer is going to be the next row of mountains. So I'm going to need a new piece of paper because I've used most of it up, and this scrap won't look good. So I'm going to get another piece of paper and I know that from my drawing that my next layer of mountains is about halfway up. And it can, you know, stick up a little bit past there. So I'm going to kind of see how I'm laying this paper so I know about where my mountains start. So I'm going to draw some more mountains. Okay. I'm going to cut these out and I'll be right back. Remember, take your time, good, slow cutting. Okay, so next step. All right, I cut out my mountains and I can kind of see some pencil marks there. I can choose to turn it over or I can erase it. So I'm going to erase it because I want it to go the way I drew it. And all right. Okay, so I want this to stick up a little bit so that it stands up off of the background some. If I glue it down, that's not going to show up very well. It'll show up a little bit better if we can get some shadow back behind there. So I've got some pieces of cardboard. I'm going to glue some so you can see a little bit better. I'm going to glue some. I made them big enough that they can kind of go across but not stick out. I think, let's see. Remember, less glue is more. Line, line, very fine. I'm going to spread it around a little bit. If you need a damp towel to wipe your fingers on so you don't get dirty fingerprints, because once they're on there, they're on there. Let's do this one. They're hard to get off. Let me put that a little closer to the bottom. Okay, I want it to stand up a little bit more than just the thickness of that cardboard because it's pretty thin. It is probably around, I don't know, maybe 1/8 of an inch thick. I want it to stick up just a little bit more. So I'm going to put another layer on both the top and the bottom. And I'm also going to cut and put some pieces up underneath a couple of my taller mountains. The bottom layer, or the middle layer, or whatever, you know, the first raised up layer really needs to be kind of sturdy to support everything else. And it should not stick out. I'm going to make this a little skinnier. And it does need to be the same height as this layer. 2 layers there. I'm going to cut this in half so I can put them back here. All right, so next I need to glue this layer on top of my other layer. So I'm going to put a little bit of glue, tiny amounts of glue. Lots will make a big mess and you will lose points on craftsmanship because it will ooze everywhere. So I'm going to line this up with the bottom and my sides, and I'm going to, without gluey fingers, I'm going to press on top of where my cardboard is. If I press in here, that's going to peel up my cardboard. And it won't look good. Okay. So from my phone, you can see that I'm getting some height going on. There's some thickness there, which is what we that's what we want. Now, looking back at my thumbnail, I kind of have some rolling hills, so that's going to be another layer coming forward.
Okay, we're going to stop here and save the rest for the final video. If you have more layers, then now is more middle layers, now is the time to put those on there. So carry on and we'll see you in the next video.